Men often reach a point in their self-improvement journey where they question whether their efforts are truly paying off, whether it's committing to a disciplined routine or avoiding harmful distractions. Men may begin to wonder, am I really making progress? This doubt is natural, but what most don't realize is that it's a critical part of growth. This video is a quick but vital micro-announcement for all men who are deeply engaged in self-improvement. The situation I'm about to explain is either happening to you, about to happen, or has already occurred. No matter where you stand in your journey, this message will resonate with anyone who is serious about bettering themselves. Have you ever felt like you're following every self-improvement habit to the letter: meditating, exercising, eating clean, avoiding distractions like your phone or unhealthy habits, but still you feel uncertain? Consciously, you know you're doing everything right. You're following all the advice, committing to good practices and sticking to your goals. But deep inside, a small voice asks, is all of this really worth it? This internal struggle is something many men experience. You might feel like you're making no visible progress, even though you've been diligent with your habits. Subconsciously, your mind starts to plant doubts. Is this meditation really helping? Are these workouts improving my physique? Will avoiding distractions actually make a difference? You know you should trust the process, but that nagging doubt creeps in. Everything seems perfect here, ticking off all the boxes. Anyway, it's frustrating because on the surface, but mentally it feels like you're stuck in one place. This is the moment when many men begin to falter, questioning the very journey they were once so committed to. Most men, when faced with this mental conflict, start to complain. They believe that if they're putting in the effort, exercising or maintaining a healthy diet, practicing meditation, then results should be obvious. If I'm working out, my body should look better. If I'm meditating, my mind should be clear. So, why isn't it working? These thoughts can make you feel like you're wasting your time, leading to frustration and impatience. You know the benefits of self-improvement on an intellectual level, yet emotionally you're left questioning if it's all worth it. This inner conflict makes you feel stuck, as if despite all your hard work, something is missing. But instead of giving in to complaints, this is where men need to shift their mindset. Instead of seeing this struggle as a setback, recognize it as a sign that your mind is undergoing a transformation. Be grateful that your brain is raising these doubts, because this only happens in two scenarios. Either you're making zero progress, which is very rare, or you're making significant progress. The latter is usually the case. What you're experiencing is a subconscious response, a defense mechanism built into our brains from ancient times. It's a signal that you are actually changing and growing. This is where most men either push through or give up. But if you choose to persevere, the rewards are immense. Our brains have evolved to keep us safe, but they haven't kept up with modern challenges. The doubts you feel are rooted in an ancient survival mechanism, designed to make our ancestors question their actions to avoid danger. Back when survival was uncertain, men had to question whether they were making the right choices, whether to hunt, gather, or fight. Those who doubted their actions often survived by adjusting their approach. Today, this same mechanism kicks in, but instead of survival, it focuses on your self-improvement journey. Your brain raises doubts because it's not yet comfortable with the new habits you're developing, and it wants to protect you from potential failure. For men in the modern world, this response can be frustrating. You're not fighting for your life, but your brain acts as if you are. It triggers anxiety and doubt, making you second-guess your efforts. However, this system can be beneficial. He pushes you to evaluate your progress and stay alert to any areas that need adjustment. The key is to not let this doubt stop you from moving forward. Instead, recognize it as a signal that you are indeed progressing. The next time these doubts surface, don't allow them to paralyze you. Understand that they're part of the process, and overcoming them is crucial to reaching the next level of growth. When these doubts arise, it's important to shift your perspective and be grateful for them. This internal questioning is a signal from your subconscious that you are making real progress. It's not something to fear or get frustrated by. It's something to embrace. Most men see these doubts as a negative, but those who succeed in their self-improvement journeys recognize them as a milestone. It's a sign that you're breaking old patterns and stepping into a new version of yourself. This is the critical point where most men either push forward or retreat back into their old habits. If you choose to push through, You will reach a point where this doubt no longer holds power over you. The struggle you're feeling is temporary, but the progress you're making is permanent. The men who achieve lasting success are the ones who face their doubts head-on and continue working toward their goals, even when it feels like they're getting nowhere. Remember, doubt is not a sign of failure. It's a sign of growth. Use it as fuel to keep going, and you'll find yourself making more progress than you ever thought possible. This mental struggle is not unique to you. It's something every man who is dedicated to self-improvement will experience at some point. It's your brain's way of testing your commitment to the process. This doubt is a checkpoint, a signal that you're moving out of your comfort zone and making significant changes. It's important to recognize that growth never feels easy. It's uncomfortable or challenging and often filled with uncertainty. But that's how you know you're evolving. But the men who succeed are those who understand that this doubt is part of the process. Your brain is wired to protect you from failure, and that's why it triggers these thoughts of doubt. But rather than seeing this as a barrier, view it as proof that you're on the right path. You're pushing past your limits, and that's when real growth happens. Don't let this temporary discomfort convince you that your efforts are in vain. Trust that the process is working, even if you can't see immediate results. The next time doubt creeps in, remind yourself that this is a sign of progress, not failure. So the next time these thoughts arise, be thankful. Men who experience this doubt are the ones who are truly pushing themselves beyond their comfort zones. Recognize that the anxiety you're feeling is not a reflection of your actual progress, but rather your brain's way of catching up to the changes you're making. You are transforming, and doubt is a natural part of that process. Don't let it stop you from continuing your journey. Instead, use it as a reminder that you're on the right path, and that real growth is happening beneath the surface. Stay strong and keep moving forward. Men who succeed in their self-improvement journeys are the ones who push through these doubts and continue working toward their goals. They understand that progress doesn't always look or feel the way they expect it to, but they trust the process anyway. Be proud of the work you're doing, and don't let doubt hold you back. You're stronger than you think, and the progress you're making is real, even if you can't see it right now.